Welcome to Apexoraz. We explore daily life problems and how the right mindset can flip the script. You know, Bertrand Russell once said something that really resonates. The whole problem with the world is that fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves, and wiser people so full of doubts. And that quote, it really stuck with me, especially after I bumped into this fascinating puzzle from a 1970s game show. It's called the Monty Hall problem.
Ah, yes, a classic mind bender.
Exactly. And today, we really want to see that Russell quote in action. We're going to do a deep dive into the source material, Switching Doors, the wisdom of doubt in the Monty Hall problem.
Because it offers such a surprising look at how we make decisions, doesn't it? And our own certainty.
It really does. It goes way beyond just a game. Okay, so let's set the scene for you. Picture this. You're on a game show.
Big audience, bright lights.
Right. And in front of you are 3 closed doors. Now, behind one door is a brand new car, the grand prize.
But behind the other 2 doors, there are goats.
Goats. So you get to kick a door. Let's say you choose door number 1. You're feeling pretty good about it.
Okay, door number 1 it is.
Then the host, Monty Hall himself, steps in. And here's the crucial part. Monty knows where the car is. He knows what's behind every door.
This isn't random. He knows the secret.
Definitely not random. He then opens one of the other doors, one you didn't pick, and he always opens a door to reveal a goat.
Right. So if you pick door 1 and the car is behind door 1, he can open either door 2 or 3 to show a goat. If the car is behind door 2, he has to open door 3.
Precisely. So let's say you pick door 1 and he opens door number 3, and ta-da! A goat?
Yeah.
So now you're left standing there with 2 closed doors. Door 1, your original choice, and door 2, the other one Monty left untouched.
And this is the moment of truth.
Monty turns to you and asks, do you want to stick with your original choice, door number 1, or do you want to switch to door number 2?
Yeah.
So just take a second here. Think about it. What would you do, stick or switch?
What does your gut tell you?
Because most people, their immediate reaction is, well, there are 2 doors left. One has the car, one has the goat. It's got to be 50-50 now, right?
That's the common sense answer. It feels completely intuitive. 2 choices, equal odds.
So switching or sticking shouldn't really matter.
But, and here's the kicker, the math says something totally different. It says you should always switch.
Always.
Always. Switching actually doubles your chances of winning the car, from 1/3 to 2/3.
Okay, wait, double. That's the part that always gets people, myself included, the first time I heard it. How on earth does switching double your odds? It feels wrong.
It really does feel wrong. But it comes down to the probabilities before Monty opens a door and how his action gives you crucial information.
Okay, break it down for us.
So when you first picked door 1, what was your chance of being right?
1 out of 3, right. 3 doors, 1 car.
Exactly. A 1 in 3 chance your door has the car. That means there's a 2 in 3 chance the car is behind one of the other 2 doors 2 or 3 combined.
Right. 13 for my door, 23 for the other 2 together. Makes sense.
Now, Monty steps in. He knows where the car is. He deliberately opens one of those other doors, say door 3, and shows you a goat. He's essentially removing a losing option from the group you didn't pick.
Okay.
He hasn't touched your door. The odds for your door 1 haven't magically changed. It's still got that original 1 in 3 chance. But Monty's action, by eliminating a goat from the other pair, concentrates that entire 2 in 3 probability onto the single remaining unopened door. You didn't choose door 2 in our example.
So he's not changing my door's odds. He's giving me information about the other doors, effectively telling me where that 23rd chance likely is.
Precisely. By switching, you're claiming that concentrated 2 in 3 probability.
Okay.
You're betting on the information Monty gave you. Sticking means you're just sticking with your initial 1 in 3 guess.
Wow. Okay, seeing it as Monty concentrating the odds from the unchosen group onto the single remaining door, that clicks. It's still counterintuitive, but the logic holds.
It takes a moment to sink in sometimes.
It definitely does. But, all right, if the math is so clear, switching is objectively the better strategy, then let's get back to our source material, Switching Doors, the wisdom of doubt. Why do so many of us, resist? Why do we dig in our heels and stick with that first guess?
Yeah, that's the really fascinating human element the source explores. It's not just about stubbornness. There are some powerful psychological forces at work.
Like what?
Well, the book points to things like anchoring bias. Our first choice, door 1, becomes an anchor. We latch onto it, and it's mentally harder to move away, even with new info.
Okay, so you're anchored to your initial decision.
Right, and then there's something called the sunk cost fallacy. You've already mentally invested in picking door 1. Switching feels like admitting that initial investment was wrong or wasted. We hate feeling like we wasted effort.
We want to justify that first pick, even if it hurts our chances later.
Exactly. And maybe the biggest one is loss aversion. Psychologically, the pain of losing something often feels way stronger than the pleasure of gaining something equivalent.
How does that play out here?
Imagine you switch from door 1 to door 2, and door 1 was the car. That feeling of regret, I had it and I switched away, feels much worse to most people than sticking with door 1 and finding out the car was behind door 2.
Oh yeah, that specific regret feels sharper somehow.
It does. So our brain kind of defaults to minimizing potential regret, even if it means choosing the statistically worse option. We cling to the initial choice to avoid that potential switched and lost sting.
So it's like these mental shortcuts, these biases, are trying to protect us from feeling bad, but in this case, they lead us astray from the logical best move.
That's a great way to put it. The source really highlights how this isn't just a party trick puzzle. It's a mirror reflecting our everyday thinking, our attachment to being right the first time, our fear of regret, our discomfort with changing our minds.
Which brings us right back to Bertrand Russell, doesn't it? Fools are always certain. The wise are full of doubt.
Precisely. The Monty Hall problem becomes this powerful metaphor. It's asking us, really, can you handle doubt? Can you let go of that feeling of certainty attached to your first instinct?
Can you choose what seems unfamiliar or even uncomfortable switching, not because it feels better initially, but because the evidence, the logic, points that way?
It forces a kind of self-reflection. Are we willing to see doubt not as weakness, but as a strength, as a path to better understanding better decisions?
It really reframes wisdom then. It's not about always having the right answer immediately. It's more about having the humility to recognize when you might not have it right.
And then having the courage to actually change course based on new information or a better understanding, to switch doors, so to speak.
That's a really powerful takeaway. So the next time you're facing a decision, big or small, and you get that little nudge inside, that feeling telling you to maybe reconsider, to look again.
And maybe switch doors in your own life.
Remember Monty Hall. And remember Russell's point about doubt. It might just lead you to a better outcome. And hey, follow us on YouTube and Spotify for more real-world wisdom and daily insight.